Thanks to those of you tuning in to my development of The Void. I haven't posted a devlog in quite some time, mostly because I've been busy with school. I have had some time lately to work on the game though, so I've been able to add some things to the game that I'd like to show you now. First thing I'd like to show you is the settings menu and the pause menu. As you can see, it looks pretty nice, and you might also notice that there's tooltips now. That was something that was not in the previous devlog. So you can see now that there's tooltips on pretty much everything. You can click settings now and you can see all of here. These are the settings, and these are actually saved to the disk in a settings INI file. I'll go ahead and pull that out right here. So you can see all these values are dynamically changed based on the settings in the game. You have to apply the settings before they're applied, and you can reset them if you don't like the changes that you made. So I can go ahead and set these to low, and now you can see that the background looks considerably duller, I would say. But it's better for low-end PCs, I would think. Go ahead and change those back up to high now. As you can see, I've also implemented an inventory system. You can drag and drop all of these items, and they'll correctly go back into the right spot. You can't equip them to the wrong spot. Even if you try to unequip them with another one. You can unequip it with a shield though, so I can swap these shields out, put that armor on, and all of these correctly affect your character. So I can go ahead and shoot all these enemies, and I should be considerably tougher now. As you can see, I'm taking a lot less damage, although one of those laser bolts from the sniper just hit me and really knocked my health down. So I'll let my shield regenerate for a second before I go back into combat. You might notice that you can see the star on the mini-map. That icon is just a placeholder. I do want to have a better looking star for the mini-map eventually, but for now it works because it lets you know that, hey, there's a star there. Speaking of stars, let's go out and find one. That's strange, an asteroid all the way out there. See if we can't find a star. Oh, there's a star. Ooh, that was close. Should be more careful. So you can see this star formed with an asteroid belt around it. Stars will naturally form around space with asteroid belts around them. And later on, I do plan on having space stations that orbit around them as well that you can go and visit. I've been looking at purchasing a few assets as well to spice up the look of things like stars as well as projectiles. So in the future you might see updated graphics with projectiles and stars. I also have a few new assets that I can show you really quick. And I can also show you how I achieve this effect in my game. So you might notice that your ship is dynamically affected by like the light of that star. You can see the star's pretty far away, but it does have white light that it's projecting onto my ship. When I fire my weapons, you can see my lasers even light up my ship, or when I fly my engines, my engine lights up my ship. Fly my ship, my engines light up my ship, I should have said. But when I show you what the images actually look like, you'll notice that they do not look anything like what they look like in the game. And this is due to the normal mapping that I'm using for these parts, I should say. Ship parts, yes. So this is what it looks like before I apply the normal map and put it in the game, before any light source is affected. It's pretty bland and dull. In fact, this is the ship that you saw me using, the base ship, and that's what it looks like without the normal map applied to it. We have some of the enemies here. And you'll be able to find and equip all of these. These will be items in the game that will be armors in the game, the armors items that I showed you. So that's what they all look like. We've got some new engines as well. And some new weapons. And if you haven't seen the previous weapons, I would love if you would take a look at my previous videos, my previous devlog videos. And in one of those videos, I believe the one directly prior to this one, I show off quite a few of the item parts and what they would look like in the game as well. I've not quite hooked up the entire inventory dialogue system yet though, because right here is going to display the mass of your ship, and right here will display how many credits your character has. So you'll notice that some of these items generate a little bit differently, like this shield has kinetic resistance, whereas this shield does not. All of these items are actually completely randomly generated with a small procedural aspect to them, so I shouldn't say completely. However, in the full game, there will be a dynamic procedural item generation system similar to Diablo or Borderlands, if you're familiar with either of those games. So I can go ahead and equip this shield right here, and it gives me photon resistance. See if I can't find an armor with photon resistance. And I can't, but I can find this shield with kinetic resistance, so I can show you that these items correctly stack and everything. And that's pretty much all I have to show you for now. I really thank you for watching this video, and if you made it to the end, congratulations. I would love if you subscribed to my channel and watched the future devlog videos. Thanks for watching.